As cold weather creeps across our region throughout the next couple of days, many in our community will not be able to stay warm, and they're going to be seeking different ways to try to avoid that bitter cold. Fox 12's Spencer Thomas is live in Beaverton telling us about warming shelter availability and the dangers of searching for warmth in unconventional ways. Spencer?
Yeah, that's right, Pete. With the drop in temps, severe weather shelters will open up all across Multnomah County in 5 different locations come 8 o'clock tonight. And if you're at home and in need of additional heating sources, you may want to think twice about what you use. And here's why. Carbon monoxide, or as officials call it, the silent killer.
It is odorless, it is tasteless, and you wouldn't notice until you start feeling dizzy and unwell.
Public Information Officer for Tualatin Valley Fire and Rescue, STEFAN wants to warn and remind community members about the dangers of turning to unconventional heating sources when cold weather hits.
When it comes to the things that can put off carbon monoxide, we're talking about those that are powered by kerosene or by butane or propane. And in those cases, those are meant to be outdoors. They're supposed to be where there's lots of air and used even outside of the garage. Some people think sometimes just because I'm in the garage, I'm safe. There's a lot of intake units that can still move carbon monoxide through the home, which is very unsafe for you and your family.
Myers says heat sources that should not be used indoors consist of camping stoves, grills, gas stoves, generators, and outdoor propane heaters, adding that even wood or gas-burning fireplaces come with red flags too.
One of the things that we see is where you get cracks in the chimney and that heat goes through that chimney source into a wall or a closed space and heats up and creates a really challenging fire situation. So if you're noticing my house smells like smoke, even when I'm not running that, that's an indication that you may have a leak.
Using indoor space heaters is a good alternative, but only for short periods of time. Myers says you still need to be mindful about how you plug them in.
We want to make sure that those are certified, that they are plugged in directly to an outlet and not going through an extension cord. That's what we see a lot, is whether it's going through an extension cord or too close to flammable materials, that becomes problematic.
Myers referenced a deadly situation that took place around this time last year, where the use of alternative heat sources left 4 people dead due to carbon monoxide poisoning in Clackamas County, bringing relevance to this warning.
We understand during these cold snaps, it's important to keep yourself and your family warm. You want to have a warm and comfortable home, but do it safely, do it responsibly. And if for some reason you're concerned about your home not being warm enough, there are through the county lots of warming shelters that open up.
And Myers went on to say that carbon monoxide detectors are key in situations like this. And if you do begin to feel dizzy or nauseous, the first thing you need to do is get out of your house and then call 911. We will also have a list of all of those warming shelters on our website at kptv.com. For now, reporting in Beaverton, Spencer Thomas, Fox 12 Oregon.